Hello, welcome to my channel, ChessDad60. I have a very interesting game that will entail two pass pawns mostly, and a few other things. The game starts as a king's pawn opening and continues to a Philidor's defense. Here I do take the pawn with my queen instead of my knight because I don't want to dislodge my knight from protecting the g5 and the h4 squares. I'm going to go relatively fast here at the beginning so I can get to the meat of the game. I have to protect my bishop, so I'm going to move my queen there. At this point, I'm going to start pushing my pawn, my pass pawn. I want him to move his rook over, get a better position with my queen. I did anticipate that bishop to move to the d4 square and check my king. So I decided that I will take him with my rook. And I will take the pawn with my queen so I can check the king. And now I will focus on trying to eliminate the pawns on the left side, so I can get a second pass pawn, which now I have. Here I have to protect my pass pawns, both of them, with my queen, and at the same time I have a potential checkmate to move my queen over to the g7 square. And here I'm going to pin his rook. I'll go ahead and take it, check, fork. I will take his queen. Now I will push my second pass pawn. Now I'll move my rook there so I can defend both pass pawns. I also want to get my king involved to try to dislodge and to take out those pawns on the right side. At this point, he will not take my pawn with his rook because then I will be able to check him on the g7 square and take his rook for free. This is a good move for me because now I can defend my pass pawn, and at the same time I can prevent the king from moving closer to me. Now I'm going to move my pawns up. At this point, it's very important not to take that rook. It's tempting to take the rook with your rook, with the white rook, but you do not want to do that. If I take the black rook with my white rook, it'll become stalemate. And so you don't want to do that. Instead, you want to move this pawn up one, so it becomes checkmate. And that's what I did. I hope you enjoyed the game, and thank you very much for watching.